go with it. Brian is back on the ring apron. Here comes with the music. That means that the Nation of Domination is in the area. There they are right there.
Yep.
They climb up on the ring apron. They're set to go. Brian's in there by himself. That's not going to work out. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
J.C. Ice and Wolfie D.
I think Brian said he can't wrestle both out of them. He'll wrestle either one of them. One against one, he said.
And that's fair.
You know what J.C. Ice said? No, it's Nation of Domination. That means two of us.
Well, they're a tag team. You know,
well, come on. But, I mean, Brian's partner's been hurt. Wolfie says it was signed as a tag team match. That's true.
Yeah, but for crying out loud, his partner just got pile drive by the Bruise Brothers.
Here's the referee.
What, J.C.?
He will wrestle both of us, or we're winners. We signed the match for a tag team. He's either wrestling both, or he's not wrestling at all.
Man, you know, the referee, that's what the referee says, and I hate to admit it, but that's the rule. Brian's either got to come up with a partner, or he has to take on both of them, or he can simply forfeit the match.
that's what he ought to do.
Well, I think probably that would be the wisest thing to do, but Brian's got a lot of pride, and he's not about to do that. As you can
No
see, he's
saying the
standing
old
there.
saying, run away and live to fight another day. Well, he's going to take him on himself. Now, see what am I telling you? This is stupid.
Well, the guy's got a lot of guts. Too sexy, Brian Christohper.
Brian Christohper going against Wolfie D. Here we go.
I mean, you know, actually, as long as the referee does his job and keeps either Wolfie or Jamie in the corner, it's like a single match. It's only going to be wrestling one guy at one time.
Well, no, it isn't, because when one of them gets in trouble, they can go to the corner and get a tag on the first man who's standing there. Look at Brian. It's a definite handicap for Brian Christohper. Oh, that Nation of Domination salute.
Man.
Too sexy, Brian Christohper looking good. Oh, yeah. Taking down the Nation of Domination here today. They hurt his partner, but Brian says, hey, let's go on with it. He's taking care of the Nation of Domination thus far in this handicap action here today.
Well, look at, you know, you can take a look at Brian Christohper. He looks like he's in better shape than these guys. You talk about stamina. You talk about the ability to last in a match. He should be all right, don't you think?
No, I don't. He may be. He may be. I mean, we've already had one upset here today. We might have another. But it's two against one any way you look at it. It's a big handicap. PG-13 or the Nation of Domination, they've been tag team champions. Yeah, both of them over there. Thank goodness Brian was able to handle both of them there. He would have been in some serious trouble.
Yeah, Wolfie was waiting for Brian to pull that move where he slides under the bottom rope and comes back.
Look out, look out! Oh!
That'll wake him up.
I'm beginning maybe to change my mind. Maybe Brian is going to be able to handle both of these guys. What an embarrassment that would be for Wolfie and JC in the Nation of Domination. Look out. All right, see now, there they go. They double up. One of them's hanging on to him. The other one's pounding on him with a right fist. JC Ice now sent back to the corner. Good job by the referee to get him out of there.
To the knee of J.C. Ice.
Well, I'm beginning to see your point, Dave, because the old saying in wrestling is two guys can always beat one.
Well, you just about had me convinced, and then all of a sudden, PG-13, the Nation of Domination, rather, started doing exactly what we had feared they would do, and that's double up on Brian Christohper.
Well, did you expect anything less?
Frankly, no.
They're a good tag team.
Frankly, that's what I expected.
Yeah. Should expect these guys to abide by the rules. Brian Christohper.
I didn't expect that.
He's not going to go away quietly, though.
I don't think the Nation of Domination expected that.
Whoa.
Christohper going after Wolfie.
What's J.C. Ice doing?
Oh, yeah, what is he doing?
He's got something out of a coat pocket over there, some sort of foreign object.
Oh, look at this.
Look at Brian Christohper.
Oh,
what a move! J.C. pounds him from behind.
That's handcuffed.
Oh, boy, come on.
The referee has stopped this one. I don't know if he disqualified J.C. Ice. I imagine so. For the foreign object.
And a handcuffed him.
But
Brian
the match is stopped.
Christohper.
But now look at this. Brian lying handcuffed to the bottom rope as J.C. Ice and Wolfie D work on it.
Come on.
Now it's Brian. Earlier, Johnny Rotten needed help. Now it's Brian that needs help.
Why is everybody out there needing help?
And the man most inclined to help Brian Christohper, Johnny Rotten, is himself hurt.
Boy, I tell you. Get off there.
There's $1,000 fine for J.C. Ice. He shoves the referee down.
Teaming up on Too Sexy Brian Christohper. And, man, this is enough for this. Come on.
All right, I'm going to tell you what, Dave. Just because these two punks were such smart jerks a while ago, I'm going to do this one time and one time only. Don't expect it again.
Lawler removing the crown and removing the kingly attire. And headed toward the ring. He steps in as PG-13 continues to double up. Oh, he goes after him. Lawler goes after J.C. Ice and Wolfie D. Brian Christohper still handcuffed to the bottom rope, but Lawler has just cleaned him out of the ring as he comes to the aid of Brian Christohper.
I don't believe it.
I don't either. He had rejected Brian Christohper a couple of times just in recent weeks when Brian was out here one day begging
for him.
on his hands and knees, begging for help, and Lawler refused him. And now all of a sudden, well, maybe that Nation of Domination thing where they came out with that attitude about the King's upcoming match here.
Yeah, with Muhammad. Muhammad.
Maybe a little payback there. Lawler mentioned that as he headed for the ring. And now the referee has secured a key and is unlocking the handcuffs as Brian Christohper is being released from the handcuffs. And still working on it. Apparently, if the key works. He's got him loose, and Brian is unhandcuffed from that bottom rope. Brian out of the ring.
Yeah,
and
finally got him.
Handcuffed still on and shoved it out. Come on, Brian.
Hey. Lawler. Come here.
He really helped you out, Brian.
Sure did. Listen, I know you've had a bad attitude here lately. And just a couple of weeks ago, I've been getting jumped week after week after week, and then it just happened again. And I don't know what made you do it, but you turned me down a couple of weeks ago. But now, you just came in here and saved my neck.
Well,
so what I'm asking, listen to me before you say anything. What I want to know is, will you be my partner against the NOD, PG-13, whatever these two punks want to call themselves? Let's stop it before it starts.
Crowd's all for it.
They've seen it every week. They know it's the right thing to do. I know it's the right thing to do, so do it! Do it! Look right here!
What have I told you? What did I tell you? Where should you look when you need a helping hand? Right at the end of your own arm. Have I not told you that?
I'm looking at the end of my own arm, and I see a handcuff hooked to it. I don't want this one to have a handcuff tuck-foot next week, later on today. I want you to be there when I need you.
Hey.
I'll tell you what, I'm not asking anymore. I'm telling you, be my partner. One time, I don't care.
Okay. One time, one match against this Nation of Domination. One time, one match, me and you.
You got it.
Hey, we got
Sounds
us
good
a
to
tag team here.
You heard it. Nation of Domination. You mess with the wrong one now, because not only you gotta face me, but you got the king, and I can't wait to see what happens when he pulls that strap.
Ryan Christohper.
There'll be no more of this, Ryan.
Ryan Christohper has secured a partner, and what a partner in the King, Jerry Lawler. Man, can't wait for that action to come up. We got more action coming up here, too. Don't you go away. The USWA continues in a moment.